your request of a second round of questioning. I have no intention on allowing a second round of questioning.
And I'm appealing your ruling.
That is fine. There is no procedure that allows for a roll call. There is no procedure that allows for a roll call vote in this committee. This is a hearing. I have the gavel. I have responded to your request.
This is
and I am going to return
I will
to
say I've
Senator
never seen
Kennedy's.
a chair try so hard to protect a witness and avoid answering why she just lied on the stand with her own words, her own opinion.
Okay, did you just see that? Because I need a second. What you just watched is not just a Senate procedure argument. That is a committee chair doing everything she can to make sure a judicial nominee does not get properly scrutinized. And Senator Kennedy, alongside Ted Cruz, is literally the only thing standing in the way of that. We're going to watch the full video together, and I will break down every moment because there is a lot happening here that nobody is going to explain to you. Ted Cruz and Kennedy did not cause that chaos. They exposed it. If you are new here, hit subscribe because this is the channel where we watch the powerful actually get held accountable. Like the video, drop your thoughts below, and let's get into it.
Madam Chair.
Ms. Newman.
Thank you.
I have a point of order, Madam Chair.
Yes, Senator Kennedy.
Madam Chair, with respect, you allowed the witness to go at length and to change her testimony without her being subject to cross-examination. Are you going to allow us to have a second round of questioning?
No, Senator Kennedy.
What are you trying to cover up here?
There is no cover-up, and Mr. Padilla, Senator Padilla, you'll be allowed the 30 seconds remaining left.
I want
of your
to
time.
appeal the ruling of the chair.
Thank you. I'd like to hear the
I would like to
responses
appeal.
from the two
Madam
witnesses
Chair, I have
remaining.
a point of order. I'd like to appeal the ruling of the chair. You allowed
Your point of order was offered and responded to,
and I appeal the ruling of the chair and call for a roll call vote. You allowed a witness, let me state my case.
Sure.
With respect. You allowed a witness to go on for 4 or 5 minutes, change her testimony, knowing full well that neither Senator Cruz nor I could cross-examine her about her perjury.
Senator Kennedy, would you allow the witnesses to finish responding to my question, and then we can act on your request?
And I think
Senator
we should
Kennedy.
have a second round.
Senator Kennedy.
And I am appealing the ruling of the chair.
Senator Kennedy, would you allow the witnesses to finish responding to my question, and then we can respond to your request?
And I am appealing the ruling of the chair.
Senator Kennedy, I gave you a response to your request of a second round of questioning. I have no intention on allowing a second round of questioning.
And I'm appealing your ruling.
That is fine. There is no procedure that allows for a roll call. There is no procedure that allows for a roll call vote in this committee. This is a hearing. I have the gavel. I have responded to your request.
This is
and I am going to return
I will
to
say I've never
Senator
seen
Kennedy's.
a chair try so hard to protect a witness and avoid answering why she just lied on the stand with her own words, her own opinion.
Thank you so much for your request. It has been heard, responded to. Senator Padilla,
There will be no cross-examination. The witness shall be allowed to lie, and no one will ask her.
I think I have the floor.
You asked for, was there going to be another round of questions?
Point of order. Your
answer is no.
That we can't have a second round, that the chair can allow a witness, after we're finished with cross-examination, go on at length, change her testimony, potentially perjure herself. We're not allowed to cross-examine in a second round of questioning, which we do all the time.
The answer is no, Senator Kennedy.
I can't, and you now ask for a roll call vote to appeal your ruling.
Madam Chair.
No, you cannot.
That's
Madam Chair, point of
Thank
personal
you.
privilege, please. Madam Chair, point of order.
Senator Hirona.
We have been witness to literally witness badgering and now badgering of the chair. She has issued her ruling. There is no appeal. Some of us would like to get on with this hearing.
I'm sure you
and
would.
To have to sit here and listen to all of you go off time and time and time again. And I just want to commend this witness, this nominee, for her comportment, because what her comportment says to me is that she is going to be a damn good judge. Can we get on with it, Madam Chair?
So does every Democrat senator want to cover up the facts here? Is any Democrat
So can we
senator interested
return
in the direct
to
contradiction
Senator,
from the
we'll be
witness?
returning to Senator
Apparently,
Padilla's
the entire
questioning, or
Democrat
we will
senators that want to
adjourn
cover these up.
today's
You want
hearing.
to adjourn? Go ahead. You can do that.
Go ahead.
Senator Padilla, I
We
want
might
to
as
give you
well.
your 30
You
seconds.
might
Way
as
you're
well,
gonna run this
because the
hearing.
Padilla, I
questions
wanna
are
give
going
you
to
your 30
be, are you
seconds.
more
If you
handsome or
wish, you can
beautiful
yield
or
your
brilliant?
time and we can
And
gavel
let's
or we
avoid
can
the
gavel
Madam
facts.
Chair, what I would like is an opportunity for the two remaining witnesses to respond to my question. And I would really like all members of the committee to pay them the respect they deserve and to let them finish. Ms. Newman.
Thank you, Senator. I do agree with the premise of your question. I did have the opportunity to complete 2 clerkships, one at the Vermont Supreme Court and one at the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. When I was at the Second Circuit before Judge Peter Hall, I was his 3rd slate of clerks, at the very beginning of his career. And he discussed then and made it a point to try to attract and hire a very diverse set of law clerks in the broadest sense, geographically diverse, from different schools, many who had had different careers before law school. He felt that that really helped his decision-making process, and I hope, if I'm so fortunate to be confirmed, to do the same.
Thank you. Judge Valenzuela.
Thank you, Senator Padilla. I agree with your statement, and I agree with the comments of my colleagues. The only thing I would add is that I think the mentoring component of that is very important. And that's why for the past, I think 5 years or so, I have served on the California Judges Association's outreach committee. And I've strived through that committee to encourage and inspire the next generation of lawyers.
Thank you to all the nominees for your responses and again for your composure and your dignity. And I will apologize to you for the decorum of some of my colleagues here today. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you so much, Senator Padilla. Thank you to our nominees here. If there are further questions that are going to be, would like to be offered, the deadline for submitting those is May 29th. By 5 p.m. Questions for the record will still be due to the nominees by that date and time. The record will likewise remain open until that time to submit letters and similar materials. Everyone, please plan accordingly. With that, this hearing is adjourned.
Okay, so now you have seen the whole thing. And I hope it hit you the same way it hit me. Let's start with what Cruz and Kennedy were actually asking for, because it was not complicated. The witness, a judicial nominee, went on for 4 to 5 minutes and changed parts of her testimony after the formal questioning period ended. That means Cruz and Kennedy had no chance to challenge anything she said. If you say something new, the other side gets to respond. That is not a political position. That is just basic fairness. And the chair just shut it down. No second round. No cross-examination. No roll call vote. Just I have the gavel over and over, as if holding the gavel means you can rewrite the rules to protect whoever you want. When Kennedy formally appealed the ruling and asked for a roll call vote, the chair said there is no procedure for that. No procedure. In a United States Senate committee hearing, that answer alone should raise every eyebrow in the room. You do not just wave that off. Either she does not know the Senate rules, or she is deliberately running out the clock on 2 senators asking legitimate questions. Neither is acceptable. Then another Democratic senator jumps in and calls it badgering. Badgering. They were asking for cross-examination. That is literally the job. If a witness changes their testimony mid-hearing, you probe it. That is the entire point of a confirmation hearing. This is a lifetime federal appointment. The American people deserve real scrutiny of every nominee. Full stop. And then came the pivot. The second the tension died down, we moved straight into warm questions about diversity in clerkships and mentorship programs. Fine topics, sure. But it felt deliberate. Change the temperature, end on something pleasant, and hope everyone forgets what just happened. The nominees gave great answers. Senator Padilla apologized for his colleagues. But nobody addressed the actual allegation that the witness changed her testimony and was shielded from any follow-up. It just vanished. That is what Cruz has been pointing at for a long time now. The rules get applied selectively. The gavel becomes a shield. And the people asking hard questions get painted as the problem. Cruz gets called a disruptor. Kennedy gets called a grandstander. But watch that video again and ask yourself who is actually trying to get answers and who is trying to end the conversation. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear where you land on this. Like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.